This could be my outfit for work, or a night at the pub, or a walk in the rain. And that's kind of the point, because this is actually my favorite commuter gear. When I say commuter gear, you will picture one of two things.
Those who rode in the 80s and 90s envision a highlighter pen, hard and bright on the outside with the soft gummy bits on the inside.
Your McDonald's uniform, business suit, or little black dress is kept perfectly dry and safe inside these oversuits. And that's the song Aerostitch sings to the tune of $1,200 a pop.
But those who were born in the 80s and 90s take a different tack. Hipsterist chameleone. He doesn't need a second skin because the first one can do everything.
Waterproof-ish, ventilated-ish, and style-ish enough to get through my day without changing clothes. That's the path I chose. I got it all under $1,000, and here's why.
For my helmet, I need something extremely ventilated, since city traffic tends to be hot and foggy. I also need something extremely light. Commuting involves incessant shoulder checks, and that can be a literal pain in the neck underneath a heavy lid.
All roads point to an MX helmet, specifically the $200 Bell MX9 MIPS. With the peak off, it even has that on-trend aggressive street style.
You'll pay north of $300 to get the same fashion from a dedicated road bucket. A less ventilated and heavier road bucket at that.
You may think I'm sacrificing safety with my MX commuter hack, but I'm not. And this comes with MIPS technology,
meaning I get a little yellow sticker to remind me that the Swedes invented multi-directional impact protection. I also get an info card to remind me that my brain turns red when it doesn't have MIPS. Most importantly though, I get a slip plane that takes rotational force out of head impacts.
As cerebrospinal fluid is to your brain, so MIPS is to your head. It's excellent at preventing concussions, it's one of the great safety innovations of our decade, and it's damn rare at this price point.
The MX9 MIPS comes equipped with a meaningful ECE certification and a meaningless DOT sticker. My 58cm head is thoroughly encompassed by the removable liner, and the chin bar is fully fortified with EPS. Everything is on par with a top-grade street helmet, except it's loud as hell and there's no face shield.
But who cares? If you're a daily commuter, you need to be wearing earplugs anyway. And you should be wearing goggles. Why is that? Well, about a year ago, I came to the realization that face shields suck for commuting. In stop-and-go traffic, you're constantly opening them a crack, closing them, opening them all the way again. It's annoying.
On top of that, most shields are available in either clear or tinted. It's cumbersome to carry both, but if I work late, I don't want to be stuck without options.
Goggles are a better option. With two very thick layers of foam, they never fog at a standstill.
They also invariably come in yellow tints, which is the best compromise for bright mornings and dark evenings. True, this setup is a bit breezy and a bit wet, but as someone who usually overheats in traffic, I like to err on the cool side. These goggles are Dragon MXVs, by the way, one of the best pairs south of $50, as long as your narrow head matches the sharp face curve.
Moving from narrow heads to narrow minds, we have the Roland Sands Bronson denim jacket.
A jacket for men with vintage mustaches, impossibly stylish friends, and tattoos. A melange of beaten leather, inexplicably distressed metal, and corduroy trim that says I'm authentic in a subtle, authentic way. Just another hipster uniform.
Or is it? Open your mind to the gusseted back and the over-length pre-curved sleeves. There's no wrist showing here. Open your mind to the hidden zipper to prevent billowing at highway speed. Open your mind to the snap-down collar that doesn't beat me up in the wind. This jacket is more moto-ready than it looks.
True, the bling-bling liner is neither removable nor thermal nor ventilated, but it does have armor pockets.
If I may be so bold as to make a suggestion, which I always am, get Revit C-Smart armor. It's the thinnest, flexiest CE Level 1 stuff I've ever worn, meaning it adds protection to the Bronson without ruining its sleek look. This is a denim jacket after all, eh? Known here in Canada as a dinner jacket. A couple quirks with the Bronson. All of the zippers seem to run in an unintuitive direction. Also, the doubled up sliding zone covers the forearm rather than the elbow. The back protector pocket is narrower than almost every back protector in the world, and most comically,
they included a fake quality control tag from Mr. Roland Sands in California, which wouldn't be so funny except they forgot to remove the real quality control tag from one Mrs. Data in Bombay. I can laugh that one up because Mrs. Data did an awesome job building this solid jacket. RSD calls it a classic fit, which really means slightly chubby. If you want your coat slim around the torso, I'd size down. There's a silicone wash on this denim, so FXR's silicone waterproofing spray will form an excellent bond. Do that, and you'll have a killer waterproof coat for $265.
Now these dark brown pants match the collar from my denim jacket, so we're off to a good start. The $230 Klim Outriders are basically work pants. I mean, aside from the D30 knee and hip armor, they feel exactly like a pair of Carhartts.
No Kevlar, but the nylon Cordura chassis seems strong enough to survive one crash on its own.
Klim has this weird guarantee that if you crash in the pants during the first 5 years, they'll replace them for free. So I guess they only have to survive the one.
At 6'3", most riding pants leave my ankles feeling the breeze, but the Outrider has tall sizes.
Most riding pants also jab my cell phone into my crotch when I assume the riding position. If you're pretty granola, that'll have you worried about testicular cancer. If not, it's still uncomfortable. Either way, you'll appreciate the Outrider's thigh holster.
These are perfect for commuting because they're PJ comfortable for whatever you're commuting to. According to Klim, this includes pistons, campfires, bicycles, paddles, mountains, whatever the hell that is, snowboards, and fish. Bonus points for having the largest and most easily rated armor pockets I've ever seen. Perfect for removing pads at your destination.
For commuter gloves, I want something that I can actually do things in. Strap a D-ring, fish for change, send a text message. Not having to take your gloves off makes a big difference on the daily. Roland Sands Truman is properly dexterous. It feels like a work glove. There's double-stitch cowhide on the palm and around the low side zone, which covers the biggest risk areas, but everywhere else is just thin waxed cotton. Waxed cotton. That means these gloves are theoretically waterproof so long as you continue to wax the shit out of them.
The Trumans are so nimble that I actually typed all my thoughts while wearing them.
In fact, I might have done it on an iPhone. With touchscreen pointers and thumbs, I don't even have to type like my grandmother.
Armor on the Truman is nothing to write home about, and I mean non-idiomatically, there's nothing. The wrist adjuster is an unusually slick design, we get excited about that kind of thing around here, and there's both ventilation holes and micro-thin fleece layer, making this glove practical for middle temperatures and therefore practical for commuting.
And finally, we end with the Alpinestars J8 shoe. High top style and reverence of Lord Kanye, bendy walkable sole for commuters, and the familiar leather accents that tie our outfit together. The boot is mainly leather, just our tongue, and this eyelet strap is synthetic. Alpinestars claims that enhances comfort, but really it just decreases production cost. I don't mind though, they did get it down to $200. Temperature is middling. No thermal liner in here, but not many ventilation holes either. The back is 3D mesh, although that's more for walkability on your Achilles than anything. Overall, a very average temperature boot, which is good.
My favorite thing about the shoe is how slim it is. The J8 makes the competition look obese, despite having the same level of armoring. Granted, the J8 does fit slightly small. I wear an 11 and everything, and this 11 is a half size snug in both length and width.
My second favorite thing about the J8 is the insole. It doesn't fold up every time I take my foot out because it's glued down to my third favorite thing, the sole. This is derived from Alpinestars motocross boots, and it is the best peg feel in town. Now, in the spirit of Easy Rider, let's have a sad ending. Despite being an otherwise beautiful boot, despite having toe and heel protection, despite rising to well above the ankle, the J8 has no malleolus protection. Wah wah. Thanks for watching.